So minerals, one of my favorite topics. We're going to talk about a specific product called Morningstar Minerals. It's a specific brand. But we are celebrating God, His creation, Earth. It's actually April when I'm shooting this. It's the month of Earth Day. And why not celebrate God and the earth and His creation? Because it's what it's all about. And plants are important, and our earth is important, our soil's important. And so we need minerals. We're dust of the earth. I love talking about minerals. Genesis 2:7 says that He formed us out of dust of the earth. And so, like it or not, we're made of minerals, and we need minerals to function, for our bodies to work. We need electrolyte minerals, which help us with basic muscle function and nerve function and handling sleep and stress and all kinds of things. But we also have trace minerals that do hundreds of other functions in the human body. And the fact is our soil is depleted, our farming practices are horrible, we don't eat nutritious foods, a lot of us are still eating man-made processed foods, so we're not getting what the body needs based on how God designed us. And I always talk about sickness and disease as we know it being a misalignment with how God designed us to live on this earth. And God's a chemist. He's a physicist. He created all of this, and He created it to work a certain way. And we have to line up with that, or we can unfortunately suffer the consequences. So Morningstar minerals. These are fulvic and humic minerals. What they basically are, my wife said it perfectly one time, and I still joke about it today because I think it's hilarious. She said, oh, so basically you're recommending people drink liquid compost. And I said, yeah, that's kind of what it is. So you think about your compost bin out back, right? You throw fruits and vegetables and grass clippings, and it turns into what? It turns into soil. And so this is from decomposed plants. So you have plants that grow and they pull minerals and nutrients up into the plants, and then the plants die and they're recycled back to the earth. And so that's called biomass, or it's known as soil. And there's these rich deposits of these plant materials in different pockets around the world. And one of them here in America is where I get these minerals from. And it's what it's from. It's from it's a plant bed deposit, these deep, rich plant minerals. So they're full of something called fulvic minerals and humic minerals, which serve different purposes and function. If you're into gardening at all or agriculture, you can see how powerful these minerals are for the strength and integrity of the plant. They're natural herbicides and fungicides. It protects the plants from bugs. It's like natural antibiotics basically for the plant. And they work the same in our bodies. We know when we put these minerals in our body, I mean, the stories I could tell you about how this brings people back to life, and it gives them energy, and it restores their digestion, and it just it's so healing for the gut lining, and it helps against infections like candida and yeast and fungus. Of course, we're not supposed to say it, but I'm going to say it because we just want people to be well. It helps people with cancer. It's one of the most amazing things for helping restore health to the human body. So I really like the Inner Vitality plant minerals. It's this giant jug, purple label. I mean, deal of the century to get a whole gallon of these minerals for like 40 some bucks. People actually buy this from this company, and they sell it in little tiny bottles for $30, $40, or little spray bottles, or they'll get the dried form of it and put it in capsules. I mean, I like to go straight from the source and get people the best quality for what they need. We use this as a base in all of our smoothies. You can just put it in water. It's virtually tasteless. It is kind of funky when it pours out, it's black. So don't be like, it's black. It's plant minerals. It's from the earth. So these Inner Vitality plant minerals are extremely powerful. It's one of our favorites. The Energy Boost 70 is higher in specifically electrolyte minerals. So I give this to people who are exercising a lot, working out, people who are needing to replace their electrolytes. They got maybe really weak adrenal function. I like the Energy Boost 70, but I give the Inner Vitality to most people because if you're trying to heal from any illness, you got any gut issues, digestion issues, thyroid issues, this is amazing as well. Just get these plant minerals in your body. You'll see a huge difference in how you feel. Now the Vitality Boost HA, these are straight humic minerals. And humic minerals are more detox minerals. So people who need to cleanse from yeast, fungus, candida, they got mold overgrowth, parasites, different things, these humic minerals will actually detoxify and heal the body. And again, the same things that make plants strong in nature are good for our bodies and make us strong, because again, God formed us out of dust of the earth. So we really can benefit from these minerals. And these are organic, plant-based minerals. Anybody's going to do well with this. A lot of people have congestion issues. They have calcification issues where their bodies are mineralized from drinking tap water, and it just kind of gums up our system. You know, like you see what that white film that tap water does on our pipes and in our shower, it does that in our bodies. So we got to get away from those inorganic minerals. But these plant minerals, organic minerals, anybody's going to do well with. Another thing you can do, and we don't sell this online because they're these big old bags, but you can get them in our store, or you can actually get them from the company directly. But this is soil activator. Now, I've been putting this stuff on our garden every year for a few years, and our plants get healthier every single year. You just put these minerals on your garden or on your lawn, and it comes with this pamphlet, and I'm telling you, these are like crazy fruits and vegetables these people are growing, these giant tomatoes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a tomato like this big. It's like supernatural. Well, God is supernatural, and we've depleted our soils, and if we grew crops the healthy way with the right pH and the right minerals and the right oxygen and the right water, we'd have huge, amazing, abundant produce, but we don't. We've destroyed it with our farming practices. So you can get the soil activator to add to your gardens and to your soil. You can get the plant stimulator. And this is something that you can just spray. You can hook up to your hose. You can spray it on all your, your roses and your flowers outside when you're watering your garden or when you're watering your plants outside. And, who needs commercial fertilizers? The commercial fertilizers are not good. It's NPK. It's the basics of what the plant needs, but it's missing all the trace minerals and everything the plant needs to be strong and healthy. And the cool thing about the way God designed it is when a plant is healthy in nature, it's resistant to infection. It's resistant to funguses and bugs. The reason we have pesticides and herbicides on all our crops is because the crops are weak. They do this thing called monocropping where, we like this apple, so we're going to have a whole orchard full of this one apple. We totally lose the genetic diversity. We've pulled all the nutrients out of the soil, and so these plants get attacked by fungus and bugs because they're weak. And when you have strong plants, they don't get attacked by bugs. And so you'll see when you start using these minerals on your plants, the bugs won't like them as much. I might even say that if you use these plants in your body, the bugs might not like you as much. Like mosquitoes and all those things we don't like. They're actually drawn to unhealthy, acidic blood. Bugs are. So isn't that an interesting little tidbit? So anyway, Morningstar minerals, great for your body. Anybody can benefit from them. It's how God made us and designed us to get nutrients and minerals from plants. This is our favorite company in which you can do so, and you will feel the difference. God bless you.